Right here is the March Madness pack, and these are different activities that students can do during the month of March while it's March Madness for basketball season. So the first one is an agenda. You could use this agenda at the beginning or at the end of your class. So right here it is visual, so students will be able to see it, and then you will also add audio. So you can either add audio by using Mote, you could add a video description, or you could just provide it when the students walk in. So again, having that visual and audio can really help students know exactly what is expected for them and provide clarity into what is about to happen throughout the day. The next slide is working on some positive behavior reinforcement. So we've got a March Madness bracket, and every time students show some type of positive behavior. So maybe for 30 minutes, the entire class raised their hand for an amount of time. And so if that happens, students will get to choose between movie and extra recess. They will move one of them to the next round. And then again, when students show again great behavior, maybe every single student raised their hand or every single student came in and got started on the bell work right away, they get to pick the next part. So which one's going to win? The answers go here. So again, every single time students complete some type of positive behavior, they get to have one of these two activities go to the next round. Then they'll continue to go to the next round until we have our final winner. And this is the actual reward students will celebrate throughout having their positive behavior. So again, students will pick. Once they pick, it goes to the next round until they get to that final one. And that is the actual winner that they get at the end of the week or whenever you want to kind of decide how you're going to run this. Right here, we've got on a scale of basketball. So students can let us know how they're feeling. And they can kind of show maybe they're calm, like number 5. Maybe they just scored the winning basketball hoop or something like that they might be a number 1. So again, students will quickly decide how they're feeling on a scale of basketball. They can again do this on a Google form. They could do this on a Pear Deck. They could also just hold up their finger to let you know which one they are feeling. Right here, we've got trash get ball. There we go. So right here with this one, students will have a piece of paper and they throw that piece of paper into the trash bin. You can play multiple different ways and you can kind of make up your own rules too. But basically, you're going to divide the class into teams. Students will answer different questions, and every time a student answers the question, you will have them shoot. So again, if they answer it correctly, they get a point, and they get a point for shooting the ball. If they get it wrong, it goes to the next team to answer. And then it continues until the time runs out. You can also do this with behaviors if you have table groups. So maybe you're focusing on classroom culture or classroom behavior. And if that is the case, you can have table points. So students, if you see the first table to get ready for the day, they get to maybe shoot. So they get 1 point for being ready first, and they get to shoot the basketball. Or you can do it with questions, just like we talked about earlier. One thing that I've always noticed when I play this is it can get out of control and it can get really loud because students are super excited. So if that happens, here's a rule that can maybe help. When you're playing, if students talk, that point goes to another team. Okay, so the other team gets a point and then they do not get a point. That usually clears it up pretty quickly. So again, maybe you want to try this in your classroom. This next one is movement break. Let's see those students dunk, get their best dunk, and again, stay in their space. They're going to use a voice level of 0, and we want to see their best dunk and how they celebrate. So again, great movement break for students to do in the month of March.